Hello everybody and welcome back to yet again another episode on the Bonsaicraft server. I am your host CoralBonsai and I am happy to be here today. So in our last episode we had this barn around us built and we had this area right here, right where I'm standing, and we didn't quite know what to do with it. I know it's gonna become a chicken farm, but I'm pretty bad at redstone, so I didn't know how exactly I was going to go about making this. Well, after trying some things out and messing around a little bit, I think I finally come up with a pretty nice design that'll fit in this little area here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this little 6x3 area. Just want to make sure I did that math correctly while I was building it. Alright, so as you can see in my inventory, I've got a ton of redstone stuff, and this should be everything that we need to get this all set up with. Hopefully, I've got the right supplies. If not, this is going to be kind of awkward. But, with further ado, we're going to get off to building it. So, I can't exactly say that I can take claim to this, as I don't know if I'm the only one who's ever thought of this specific design, and I don't want to steal someone's idea and then find out that it's not actually an original idea, so I'm not going to do any of that. However, I did try looking up a few YouTube videos to help me out, and all of them kind of led me astray, and I figured it'd be easier if I just did it myself. So that's where I got the design that I have right now that I'm actually building. So let's see, how did I do this? I need a hopper in here. This could be a dilemma. Need a hopper right there and a hopper right there like that. Aw, that's really sad. Alright, well, we'll make do with that. As long as I can get that block in there. And then, if we come over here, we need to go out like this. Whoops. Now we need a block there, a block there, block there, one right there. We need this redstone torch right there. We need redstone dust right there. We need that comparator, that repeater, that repeater, that repeater. Then we need, whoops, that carpet. Ooh, that was almost bad. We need a block of glass right there and there. 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 That block can get picked up. Then like that. Now, I believe all I need to do is build a little staircase up right here. Use these eggs. Oops, we got a skeleton coming at us. Ooh! He came a little fast there. Alright, so that being said, I believe, I was gonna say, assuming I have the skill to do this, if we take these eggs and we spam them in here, we need to get a few chickens going. this is going to be a long and boring process. So I'm going to cut the video right here. I'll catch you guys when I got some eggs in here. And then I'll walk you through how this how this whole build works. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, so here we are, we're done. We've got some chickens in there. I put 25 in because I think that's the max I can put in. I'll have to wait and see when they grow up if that 25th chicken dies or not. I don't remember if 24 is the max number and 25 is when the entity dies. But anyways, the way this works is we've got these chickens in here and they'll lay eggs, and these eggs will filter down through these hoppers and into this dispenser, which I really hope I needed a dispenser and not a dropper because I couldn't remember how I built it earlier. But this should dispense eggs into here, and they'll break on this little half slab where the baby chickens will grow. And then once those chickens grow up, the adults will be stuck in the fire where they will die. And unfortunately, some of their drops will probably get burnt by the lava, but most of them will get sucked down through this hopper and into this double chest. Now, as for the actual redstone, it's pretty simple, and I don't know why I thought I was struggling so hard to figure this out. So I've got this comparator here. This comparator, which is taking an output from this hopper, and then that leads into a repeater, which leads into a block, into another repeater, a block, repeater, block, and this actually leads into both a redstone torch, which is currently powered on, and a redstone dust. So the way this works is when this gets powered, it'll go through here, and these repeaters will bring it around here. This repeater will power this block, which shuts off the torch and turns it, well, it shuts it off, which then activates the dispenser, but it also powers this dust, which shuts off the comparator, which therefore runs this as a clock. So every time an egg comes through here, this clock will turn on, and this torch will flicker on and off, allowing the dispenser to actually dispense some eggs. So if I go here, actually, let's stand right here so you can see it all. If I go here and I put some of these eggs in this hopper, you can see it turning on and it's flickering here. Oh, and thankfully I was lucky enough that it was actually a dispenser I needed. So not all of the eggs will obviously make chickens, but some of them should hatch into a chicken. Like, see, there's one right there. So if we go through here and we put all these eggs in here, and we just let those filter through, we'll have a whole bunch of chickens in here. And when they grow up, they will, like I said, go into the lava, and then they will end up actually dying and come down here as can't speak right now, cooked chicken. So that is this build all finished and completed. I'm really happy that that worked out as well as it did. Now all I gotta do is kind of button it up and make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna go get the supplies for that. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I get all done. Alrighty guys, so here we have it. I just added a little bit of covering to this. You can still see the redstone behind it, but you know, that's okay. I thought it'd look nice if I added these strips of stripped logs right here. But that's this build, nice and completed. So as for the rest of this video, now that this is done, I think that we're going to continue doing this technical stuff, and we're going to go over to spawn and work out some of the spawn chunk stuff, as there's a few farms I want to put there for community-wide resources. But before I do that, I just want to show this to you. So I downloaded, ooh, there's a lot of skeletons. I downloaded a new shader and it looks phenomenal. I'll have to put it down in the description for you guys because unfortunately I don't remember the name of it. But I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder in the background. Here, let's go all the way up here. It's currently a thunderstorm outside, and there is thunder crackling, and it sounds so realistic, and it's honestly kind of terrifying. But here, if I can successfully do this without dying, let's make sure I have on my elytra. We will actually go set it to not be raining out. And there we have it. Oh, nope, it's still raining. Maybe it's stopping. That's really weird. Alright, so everything is wet. But anyways, just take a look at this for just... that wasn't the button I was looking for. That's the button I'm looking for. Just for a second, let's take a second to admire how gloriously beautiful the shader makes everything look. Like, it's not too intense, but it's also not doing nothing, so to speak. I think this is Sildur's mod. I'm not sure about that though, so please don't quote me on that. Like I said, I'll have to put it down in the description. But yeah, I'm liking this texture pack, or not texture pack, the shader pack a lot more than my previous one. And I hope you guys do too. But for now, I'm gonna get off to move into spawn chunks, taking some shovels with me so I can actually start to pick up some dirt and flatten stuff out. So I'll catch you guys when I'm over there. Alrighty guys, so we are just getting ready to kind of round up this episode. I don't actually know where we're at on time. I haven't really checked to start editing the video. Either way, I just wanted to talk to you guys. So in case you didn't notice, I currently don't have on any of my gear whatsoever, and I'm missing a whole bunch of levels. This is because we actually just spent a ton of time messing around with a new bonsai, Mono Man. He just joined today, and I was helping him set up his nether portal to where he wants to set up his base. But because of that, it's been a while since I've had to deal with the nether on actually like doing something in it other than just gathering up some quartz and running back and forth between places. So unfortunately I died, and I lost my good sword, I lost my armor and my elytra, but it's not all doom and gloom. I did lose my pickaxe that was efficiency 5, but I still have my fortune 1. Yay! And I crafted up a new diamond sword. I just got some books out of our chest, so when I got some levels I can put that together and try and get knockback 2, smite 2, and sharpness 3 on it. And thankfully, that elytra was not the only set that I had. And I also do have a pair of mending and fire protection pants, and a pair of depth strider protection and unbreaking boots. So, not a complete loss. Could be better, but you know, gotta take where we can get. Gotta take it where we can get it, guys. But yeah, so we gotta get ourselves reestablished. For now, though, I am going to. Well, I'll show this bomb right here because I just saw it. This is new from the last video. I actually saw this on Instagram. It's one of those like medieval devices where they put the people in it, and I fought a raid the other day and I got this guy's head, so I thought I'd make this because I thought it was funny. But yeah, that's that. Right now I'm going to make a cut and show you guys what I've spent all weekend doing with SX Cobra for the server, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'll catch you guys when I get to where I'm going. Alright guys, so we made it to where I wanted to get. This is what I've been working on over the weekend with the help of SX Cobra in transporting some villagers. This is a iron farm that is positively fantastic. So we have one cell right there that's actually all set up and ready to go. There's 3 villagers all linked to 3 beds and 3 workstations, and then there is the zombie, which I have taken to naming Dr. Danger because he is constantly making these villagers feel like they are afraid every time they look at him. So if I can remember how to do this. There we go. So you can see the hitboxes now. That blue line is his line of sight, and every time that his line of sight and the villager's line of sight match up, they get scared, and it actually causes an increased spawn rate for iron golems, which, as you can see, one just fell down. It is set up right now so the only spawnable blocks around these villagers are these 5 or this 5x5 square up here, which is covered in water to push off the iron golems. Because of that, they fall down into this catch basin here where they're getting funneled into this line of lava over top of hoppers, and it dies and then catches their iron. Now, I just got this thing working like today as of when I'm recording this part of this episode. And as you can see, this chest is loaded with stuff. Like, there's massive amounts of iron in here already. And I only have 1 cell running. Like, my plan is to build a whole nother cell, which all it needs is the villagers. So I'm pumped to have that. I am pumped to see how this thing is going to be running once it gets to its max capacity of cells. And then when I'm done with that, I might even see about adding 2 more cells going this way across it instead of just this way. And the nice part is I built this entire farm in the spawn chunks. So it doesn't matter if I am standing right here AFKing at it or if I'm at my own base AFKing. It will be running as long as someone is on this server. And it just makes me so happy to know that. So this has been a pretty great episode for farms. I'm excited for you guys to see these and hear your responses to what you think of these farms and how you're enjoying them. But I'm going to have to get off to actually look at what we're doing on recording time because I have a feeling we're getting awfully close to having to call this quits. So we'll see what happens when I actually start editing footage. Until then, though, I'll catch you guys in the next cut. Alrighty, guys. So I went and I checked the recording time. We actually went over in today's episode a little bit longer than I thought we did. So unfortunately, this is all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun getting to make our chicken cooker, which is behind me in the barn, and working on spawn chunks and making that massive iron farm, which might I just say is working way better than I thought it would for only having one cell running. And also, oops, I don't know if I just messed up. I just clicked the wrong button. Nope, we're fine. Okay. Also, I have been working a little bit on trying to get back up on my feet after getting knocked down from dying in the nether helping Mono Man. So we pulled out our extra set of elytra. I threw some mending on there. I found these mending and fire protection 4 leggings that I honestly didn't know I had these. And then same thing with these boots. These are some pretty wicked boots. So outside of needing feather falling on there, I think we're all set on that. And getting unbreaking on our elytra. Our armor's pretty much good. We're pretty much safe there. And then our sword, for right now I got mending, knockback 2, and smite 2. Obviously I still need to find looting 3. I would very much so like that back because I miss not having that, but overall I think this is a pretty decent sword. So that's where we're looking, but like I said, that's all we got time for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.